I don't know who invented heat shrink tubing. I know that Gardner Bender sells it at Harbor Freight in boxes of 160 assorted heat shrink tubing, which is very handy for a guy like me because I have to fix things. And that won't work. Well, this? Yes. Will it shrink enough? This remains to be seen. It's going to fit over the thing all right, which is always a problem with heat shrink tubing. Yet you really want it to shrink a huge amount. This is a very nice charging cable for an iPhone. Got the little iPhone end on it, and it has a wire sheath, a woven wire sheath made up of little strips of metal interlocked, kind of like scales on a snake. But everything that has a termination like this, that becomes a weak point. So I'm going to put some of this over the top of it to strengthen it. But before I do that, I'm going to check and see if it's going to shrink far enough, because no point putting it on there if it won't. Just take a little bit of it, and we'll set it here. A little protection down for the bench so I'm not heating the bench a whole lot. And put this in there just so that it has something to hold it down, because this heat gun uses a fan, and the fan will blow it off the table. That's a little warm. There, now that's secure. Should work. And now I'm off to put Lydia back online with her phone. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.